above the discouragement. May the Lord bless you and allow us a few minutes together with God. Jeremiah 20:11 says, "But the Lord is with me like a powerful one who causes fear. So those who make it hard for me will fall and not have power over me. They will be put to much shame because their plans have not gone well. Their shame will last forever and will not be forgotten." Discouragement is a part of life. Discouragement comes often when you do the right thing but experience bad results. You work hard, but you don't make the progress. You show up at work every day, giving it your all, but you don't get the raise or the promotion. You feel unseen. You spend time with your child, going out of your way to parent the best way you know how, but they rebel. Discouragement eats a hole in our hearts, makes us want to quit saying things we shouldn't say, shaking our fist at God. Have you ever felt so discouraged and concerned about so many things? And although you don't want to blame God or curse God, you are still discouraged. In today's text, it clearly shows us how Jeremiah felt. God called him to speak a harsh message to his people. He obeyed. But instead of praises, he was arrested, beaten, and they threw him in jail, locking him in stocks so that his body was twisted. He must have been in agony. Clearly, he was in deep distress. He endured physical, emotional, and spiritual anguish. Imagine he walked into deep despair, all for doing God's will. We find the highs and lows of human emotions, grief and joy, despair and delight, confusion and praise. We need to be reminded that even a faithful servant of God can become discouraged, but we must rise above the discouragement. Here's how. Be honest. Tell God how you feel. We know that God does not mislead us or trick us. God wants us to talk to Him. When we're angry, when we're upset, when we're disappointed and frustrated, He wants us to tell Him how we feel, the truth. There's enough dishonesty that goes on in relationships. We don't need that with God. He wants you to pour out your heart to Him. He wants you to express what is in your heart, holding nothing back when you pray. Tell the Lord exactly what's in your heart, especially when you're not feeling as well as you should. I leave you with this promise, Philippians 4:6. "In nothing be anxious, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be known to God." Have a blessed day, and remember, stop looking at your discouragement inward, to your problems, your frustrations, your situations. You need to look upward to a God who has not abandoned you. He is with you, He accompanies you, and He is a present tense God.